Dear students, the next topic we are going to study is electrode potentials. What is electrode potential? Electrode potential is nothing but the tendency of an electrode to lose or gain electrons when it is in contact with a solution containing its own ions. For example, when a zinc rod is dipped in zinc sulfate solution that is containing its own ions, it undergoes oxidation. Then that potential is called oxidation potential. If a copper electrode is dipped in a solution of copper sulfate, if it undergoes reduction, then it is called reduction potential. So, the tendency of an electrode either to lose an electron or to gain an electron with which it is in contact, that is called electrode potential. Okay? If any electrode is having the tendency to get oxidized, then it is called oxidation potential. If the electrode is having tendency to gain an electron and it get reduced, then it is called reduction potential. Okay? Usually the reduction potential is reverse of oxidation potential. For example, if the reduction potential, reduction potential of an electrode is plus 1.51 volt, means the oxidation potential of an electrode, same electrode, will be minus 1.51 volt, like this. So therefore, the potential developed on the electrode when it is in contact with a solution containing its own ion is called electrode potential. It will have either tendency to get oxidized or having tendency to get reduced. See, in the case of Daniell cell or galvanic cell, when a zinc rod is this is the zinc rod, is in contact with zinc sulfate solution, then the potential developed on this electrode is oxidation potential. Why it is oxidation potential? Because the zinc always having tendency to get oxidized, to lose electrons or to supply electrons, so it will have oxidation potential. If the copper electrode is in contact with copper sulfate solution, this is copper sulfate solution, this is copper rod, then what happens? Copper rod is always having tendency to get itself reduced. Then the copper electrode will have reduction potential. We cannot determine the single electrode potential separately. It has to be connected with some reference electrode. Then only you can find out the oxidation potential of any electrode or reduction potential of any electrode. If the reduction potential is positive, means automatically the oxidation potential of the same electrode will be negative, and vice versa. So, next we have the electrode potential is nothing but EMF. Okay, that is usually called it as EMF by, that is E. Then what is standard electrode potential? What is the difference between these two? Okay, the standard electrode potential in the case of standard electrode potential, When an electrode is in contact with a solution containing its own ions of having unique concentration and at 25 degrees centigrade, the potential developed on that electrode is called standard electrode potential. Okay? A rod, a metal is in contact with a solution of unique concentration at 25 degrees centigrade. The potential developed in that electrode is called standard electrode potential represented by E naught. Okay? Electrode potential is represented by E and standard electrode potential is represented by E naught. This is the difference between electrode potential and standard electrode potential. In the case of electrode potential, the same metal is in contact with a solution containing its own ions of any concentration. But if the concentration is unity and at 25 degrees centigrade, the potential developed on that electrode is called standard electrode potential. Different metals have different standard electrode potential. That is, it may have standard reduction potential or standard oxidation potential. That is, E naught values will be different for different types of metals. Next we have, similarly, the standard electrode potential. Okay, the standard electrode potential also calculated by using with reference electrodes. What are the reference electrodes usually we have used? So far we have studied. See, reference electrodes. Reference electrodes. Usually, the reference electrodes used is hydrogen electrode. If you want to find out the electrode potential of any electrode, you cannot find out the single electrode potential. It has to be connected with some standard or reference electrodes. Okay, some standard or reference electrode whose values are arbitrarily fixed. For example, in the case of hydrogen electrode, its standard electrode potential is 0. In the case of standard hydrogen electrode, what is standard hydrogen electrode? We have already seen that a platinum foil is in contact with a solution containing hydrochloric acid of unit concentration, and the hydrogen gas of exactly 1 atmospheric pressure is bubbled. Okay, is bubbled, then the potential developed will be 0. Okay, an unattackable metal with acid, that is platinum foil, is used for electrical contact. That is, its EMF, that is the EMF of hydrogen electrode, is arbitrarily fixed as 0. That is, standard hydrogen electrode will be equal to 0. This can be connected to any other electrode to find out the electrode potential. For example, if you want to find out the electrode potential of zinc electrode, the zinc electrode is connected with hydrogen electrode. What happens in the case of zinc electrode? It undergoes oxidation. We know that it has oxidation potential. And what happens? This hydrogen electrode undergoes reduction. How? For example, hydrogen will takes up these 2 electrons and reduce the hydrogen gas. Okay. Hydrogen gas. So that from the EMF of the cell, okay, from the EMF of the cell, what is is the EMF of the cell? EMF of the cell will be equal to EMF of right hand electrode minus EMF of left hand electrode. Okay? So, if you know the EMF of the cell, the EMF of the right hand electrode is known. We can easily find out the EMF of the left hand electrode, that is zinc electrode. So, the electrode whose electrode potential is to be determined is to be connected with standard electrode. From this we can find out, from the difference in potential, we can find out the electrode potential of any given electrode. So therefore, hydrogen electrode can be used as reference electrode, or you can also use calomel electrode. Just now we have studied, you can also use calomel electrode. What is calomel electrode? We know that a mercury of high purity at the bottom is covered with a paste of mercurous chloride, which is in contact with saturated solution of potassium chloride. Okay, we have already studied. That is, a mercury is covered with a paste of mercurous chloride, and to make an electrical contact, we are using a platinum wire. This is, and here there will be one jet tube. Okay, it contains saturated potassium chloride solution. This reference electrode, that is calomel electrode, will produce EMF of calomel electrode will be about 0.2422 volt. Okay, it has unvarying potential, constant potential it will show. So therefore, this can be connected to any other electrode, so that you can find out the electrode potential of any electrode. Okay, calomel electrode can also be used as reference electrode. So to find out the electrode potential of any electrode, we cannot find out separately. It has to be connected with any one reference electrode, so that we can easily find out the electrode potential of any given electrode. This is about the reference electrode usually used in electrochemistry. Okay, in the next class we will study the next topic.